So I served in Madison, which also had the Verona area. So funny because it's like I served in Italy and Wisconsin. No, but Verona is just like the cutest little place, and it had the sweetest library, and the librarians were so nice to us. They'd be like, "Oh, you're emailing your family again this week?" We're like, "Yeah," and it just is really clean and really put together, and everyone is really family oriented, which helps a lot. We could invite them to a lot of the family activities that were going on. Actual Madison is very different though. There are a lot of single people, not really a lot of families. They're just working really hard, usually harder to get a hold of, but a lot of them, when they make the time to meet with you, it's really cool. It just really helps them to take a step back and realize what's important and what they want in life. I lived right by UW, and it's a party school. I mean, a lot of the college kids are a little crazy, but I think that's what we found most effective, was just talking to them and having them actually think about what they wanted in life and how they wanted their future families to be. And being so close to the university, it was a different experience, but they had their own little creamery, and we got to go get ice cream there. And the Institute building is right across from campus, so we'd go and have lessons there, which was really fun too. I would say Madison, everyone thinks it's really liberal, but that wasn't my experience. I never really encountered people who were super extreme with anything. Mainly I ran into a lot of people who were family oriented and conservative, and we taught a lot of families actually in Madison. And with the world and how crazy it is, I think that was something they were longing for, was that stability. And they saw that really in their friends who were members of the church in Madison, and they just craved it. And so they thought they'd open up their homes and their minds for at least an hour to think about how we lived our lives. It was really beautiful. The Capitol is so beautiful. We actually had some other sister missionaries in the area who were teaching someone who worked there. And so there was this lady that gave us like this inside tour of the Capitol, and she was just so impressed with the missionaries and how, I mean, like, those things make an impact on especially people who are working so high up. It was really, really cool to share our testimonies with her while she walked us through the Capitol, supposedly very liberal Madison, Wisconsin. Madison is pretty segregated, actually. It's really interesting. Last week, my family and I listened to Ruby Bridges. She was the first African American to be integrated into an all-white school. And yeah, that was just at BYU. And it was really interesting listening to her, having served in like Milwaukee and Madison, and seeing how the gospel is all-inclusive and how it doesn't matter what we look like on the outside. You know, we as humans, we tend to just look at someone and make judgments, but that's what was so beautiful, was just walking up to everyone. Like, the gospel was for everyone, no matter if they looked a little rough around the edges or not. Just caring about them all. It's really beautiful to kind of cleanse yourself of the mindset of the world and embrace the gospel of Jesus Christ and how Christ sees all of us.